Hello everyone, I hope you are fine. Okay, so let's start. So, grammar, plurals, countable, and uncountable nouns. Most nouns take S to form their plural. For example, carrot, carrots. Okay? Nouns ending in S, double S, X, and O take ES. For example, bus, buses, glass, glasses, box, boxes, tomato, tomatoes. Nouns ending in a consonant Y. Drop the Y and take IES. Okay? So Y, so deleted. And we add ES. Berry, berries. Irregular plurals. Men, men. Women, women. Child, children. Person, people. Foot, feet. Tooth, teeth. Some nouns don't have a singular form. For example, clothes, trousers, glasses. Countable nouns are nouns we can count. A or one apple, two apples. Uncountable nouns are nouns we cannot count. For example, water. So we can say one water or two water. So this is false. We can use some with uncountable nouns or countable plural nouns. For example, some water, some apples. Okay, so now let's move to some. Any, there is, there are. Okay, so countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Affirmative. There is a banana. There are some apples. Negative. There isn't a banana. There aren't any apples. Interrogative. Is there a banana? Yes, there is. No, there isn't. Are there any apples? Yes, there are. No, there aren't. Uncountable nouns. Affirmative. There is some milk. Negative. There isn't any milk. Interrogative. Is there any milk? Yes, there is. No, there isn't. So in general, we used a or an in affirmative and negative sentence and questions with countable nouns in the singular. Okay? And we used some in affirmative sentences with countable nouns in the plural and with uncountable nouns. We used any in negative sentence and questions with countable nouns in the plural and uncountable nouns. So we used some in offers and requests. For example, would you like some milk? So this is an offer. I have some tea, please. So this is request. Okay, so countable nouns and countable. So for example, how many biscuits are there? Uncountable, we can say how much milk is there. Okay, so how many and how much? There are too many biscuits. Okay, there are a lot of biscuits. There are some biscuits. And there are few or there are not many biscuits. And there aren't any biscuits. Okay? And how much milk is there? So the answer, there is too much milk. There is a lot of milk. There is some milk. There is little or there isn't much milk. And there isn't any milk. Okay, so now let's move to another lesson. We have can, could, may. So we have asking for or giving permission. So we have informal or more formal, and we have formal. So informal or more formal, we have can, could. We order a takeaway. Yes, you can. So this is an example. No, you can't. Okay, so not we can say yes, you could or no, you couldn't. So this is false. For formal, may I sit down? Yes, you may. Of course, you may. So, and we have I'm afraid you can't. So this is exact answer. Making responding to requests, informal, more formal, and formal. Can or could you pass me the salt, please? Yes, of course. Formal, may I have a glass of water? Yes, of course. Of course you may. Okay, now let's move to verb to be in the past, was or were. Affirmative, negative, interrogative, and short answers. So, affirmative. I was at the market. You were at the market. He or she or it was at the market. We or you or they were at the market. And negative. I wasn't at the supermarket. You weren't at the supermarket. He or she or it wasn't at the supermarket. We or you or they weren't at the supermarket. Okay, so let's move to interrogative. Was I at the shopping center? Were you at the shopping center? Was he or was she or was it at the shopping center? Were we or were you or were they at the shopping center? So the answer can say yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. No, you weren't. And we have yes, he or she or it was. No, he or she or it wasn't. And yes, we or you or they were. No, we or you or they weren't.